Hey friends, what's going on? Hi, this is Saad back again with another video. And in this video, we are talking about how can we deal with anxiety naturally. So anxiety, I think, is one of the most common problem in today's day and age. And I think most people are suffering from anxiety. Every time I talk to someone of my age or someone who is younger or someone who is elder to me these days, 3 out of 5 people today have anxiety. And I think the simplest difference between worrying and being anxious is that worrying is, thinking about things that you care about sometimes. And I think anxiety is thinking about things that you care about plus thinking about things that you don't care about and you should not care about. And then thinking about these things all the time. Even when everything is going right, even when everything looks like things are going smooth and everything in place, you're always worrying about something. You're always, hoping nothing to go bad, even when there's nothing going wrong. And even if there's something going wrong, you're always, going mad with how and why the things are going wrong. And you're cursing yourself and, feeling bad about the situation and stuff. So this is anxiety, and I think most people are dealing with this anxiety. So I was looking for some ways on how can I deal with anxiety, because I also face anxiety sometimes. I won't lie, it is a part of life, I think. But I think I've learned with the help of some research on the internet and reading some books on the subject, and also listening to stories of how different people have learned to deal with this. I think I've learned to deal with this in some way or the other. And today I'm going to share in this video 3 ways that you can deal with anxiety. Number one is to not stop this anxiety thing that's going on inside you. I think one of the reasons why most people just get into this loop of feeling anxious and crazy is because they just want to stop this anxiety that's going on inside the head, and they just want to stop it so badly that they just cannot stop thinking about it. It's like when you really want to stop doing something and you care about that thing way too much, you just cannot stop that thing, or you just cannot get the desired results. Because what is anxiety? Anxiety is just your mind going crazy thinking about things. And when you feel bad about thinking about these things, then your mind just feels bad about feeling bad, and your mind feels anxious about feeling anxious. Then you fall into this downward spiral loop. I mean, this is like a tongue twister. Downward spiral loop where you just cannot stop yourself from feeling anxious because you're thinking about feeling anxious and you're feeling bad about feeling anxious, and so now you're feeling anxious because you cannot control your anxiety, and this creates even more anxiety. So just allow yourself to feel anxious and just let it feel that way, and understand that it's okay to feel that way sometimes. The second thing that you have to keep in your mind is that your anxiety is telling you something. Not all the time, but sometimes. Many at times people have past issues that they haven't resolved, and which is going on inside their head, which is just kind of knocking in their head, asking them to solve this past issue because they care about this issue, and they not trying to solve this issue and trying to resist it, and all that is creating more waves and creating more problems. So I think one of the best approach in dealing with anxiety, if it is relating to some of the past issues, is to just deal with what is going on inside your head. Write down. I think the best thing is to write down whatever is going inside your head, so you can literally see what's going inside your head. What are the topics that is going inside your head? Because this way you will, label things about what are you thinking about, and now you can think about solving this issue, because you can see what you are thinking about on a daily basis whenever you're feeling anxious, and trying to solve the problem with rational thinking and logical thinking. And if there's a past issue that has been unresolved, then you have to face that issue, you have to solve that issue, and you have to do whatever is possible from your end, solve that issue and get it out of your head, because unsolved issues can make you anxious and can also make you crazy. The third thing I think is, if you have tried to feel the anxiety and let it pass and stuff, if you have tried to maintain your journal, and if you've tried to resolve your past issues, and even if it's not working, is just that maybe anxiety is just a bad habit of yours, and it has become a habit. And habits are, our brain doesn't distinguish between good habits and bad habits. When there is an act we do on a regular basis, our brain just makes habits out of it, and just makes us do that thing without even knowing that we are doing it sometimes. So habits are good and also can be bad sometimes. So maybe anxiety is a bad habit of yours. So understand which time of the day do you feel very anxious. Maybe it's morning when you wake up, maybe it's in the night when you're going to sleep. Know what time of the day are you feeling anxious and just try to keep yourself busy at that time of the day. For example, whenever I'm feeling anxious, it is mostly at night before I'm going to the bed. So what I do to get rid of this anxiety that I get in my mind before I go to sleep about my goals, about my ideas, about the things that I have to do, about the things that I'm not able to do, and why am I not able to do, and all that crazy thoughts, they just come like clouds when I'm going to sleep. I try to push these thoughts away with a book. I always have a book beside me when I'm going to sleep because reading will give me some better ideas to think about, some better thoughts to think about, and now I will not think about the things that I'm going to think about normally, which makes me anxious. And when I'm very sleepy, I just close the book and just go to sleep. That is, I think, one of the best way to deal with anxiety if you're not able to control it in any other way. Now, another very good thing that I want to share in this video is that if you are not able to deal with this alone, it's okay to consult a therapist, because therapists are, people who know about psychology and the human brain, and they can help you fight your past issues and your childhood traumas and all that. And if you talk to them about what you're going through and why you're feeling anxious, and whatever, they will just help you navigate through your thoughts and your mind. And it's okay to consult a therapist. I think in India the culture is not very popular, but I think we should make it a habit of consulting a therapist, because it's important, and mental health is a real thing and we should give it a priority. So yeah, I will link down some links of some of the therapists, online therapists, that you can get. And I think if you are dealing with anxiety and stuff, then please consult those therapists. I hope they help you in some way or the other. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. That was all for this video. I hope this helps you deal with your anxiety and your overthinking mind. And as you know, you gotta like the video if you like it. You also gotta share it with your friends and family if you think it's gonna help your friends and family to deal with anxiety and stuff. Also, you can subscribe to the channel if you like my work, because I make videos like this and many other kind of videos which I think you may like. Thanks for watching this video guys. I'll see you next week in my next week's video. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day. Goodbye.